All right, Alex, just going to take you through pitch release, slow motion, and then talk about some things that I think we need to work on, as well as some things that you're doing well. So going into one, okay, so we have to start at the beginning because those movements are going to affect what happens down the road. So when you go into one, okay, now if you don't do this, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but I would relax below your left knee. So this is super tense. You're using muscles down here that you don't need to use. Okay, so just letting that relax up in one would be significant. But everything else in one I think is pretty good. You're moving forward, you're away from your back foot, hips are out, head is out, your whole position being turned away. Pretty good. So then we should see your your left knee go down as your body travels forward, and what we see is you basically skip two. You haven't gone anywhere right now is my point. So not necessarily the path of your knee as much as the fact that you haven't gone anywhere. So you really don't go anywhere until this point, meaning even though your hips might travel, so even though you do take your hips out a little bit, I don't see your head moving forward until now. So all of this separation between your hands and your feet has happened before you truly have moved down the mound. So that head moving is significant in you gaining speed down the mound. If you had traveled, we might see some different things happening down at foot strike. So that is the first thing. It's hard for me to comment on anything after that because I don't know what you would look like if that had happened. So if you had traveled by now, we might not see the things that we're seeing. So your left foot steps out a bit. Your left knee doesn't release. So I can see your left knee over here as your left foot is down here. Right? So that's not syncing up with your leg drive. Right now your leg is driving here. I can see your hip driving, and I don't see that left knee release. I don't see that left foot open. I don't see that left hip open up. So we have to sync our hip drive from our right side with the opening of our left side. I'm not worried whatsoever about your upper half until your lower half starts reflecting those things. Moving forward early, head moving with your body, with separation, and then as your leg drive happens, that left leg releasing to allow your hips to open up.